Hachette Audio presents The Chosen Few, a company of paratroopers and its heroic struggle to survive in the mountains of Afghanistan. Written by Gregg Zoroya, read by the author. The program contains a bonus PDF. To the chosen few, they lived it. And to my sons, Jackson and Noah Zoroya, for their humanity, their love, and their affirmation of life. Forward. I assumed command of a Joint Special Operations Unit in June 2008. As I sought to gain understanding and appreciation for the fight our elements were engaged in, I quickly learned that the remote mountains of Kunar and Nuristan provinces in northeast Afghanistan provided a nearly impenetrable sanctuary for several international terrorist groups. Within a month of my taking command, the Battle of Wanat occurred. This battle served to draw international attention to this area. It also served to highlight the tough fight being waged by the ROC, the 2nd Battalion, 503rd Parachute Infantry Regiment, 173rd Airborne Brigade. This was a 21st century war against terrorist insurgents. The young U.S. Army paratroopers stationed there were locked in close-quarters combat, not unlike the infantry experience of Vietnam, Korea, and World War II. They faced determined enemies who more often than not controlled the high ground, and with certainty it was an enemy who sought to fight the Americans. At that time, there were not the resources we had later in the Afghanistan fight. There was not enough air support, medevac, or ground support, not enough troops for the front lines. While the world's attention was consumed with the broadening conflict in Iraq, the ROC fought desperate engagements, often outnumbered, with only their training, determination, and acts of valor helping them to prevail. There had been some media attention for the battalion's battle company, whose exploits in the infamous Korangal Valley became the focus of the well-received documentary Restrepo and the book War. But in a valley just north of the Korangal, fighting in relative obscurity, were 2 platoons and headquarters unit of one of Battle's sister companies, Chosen. Those paratroopers like to call themselves the chosen few. They were, in fact, seemingly chosen by fate to experience some of the most brutal aspects of war. In 3 major engagements and several small skirmishes, they fought off successive, coordinated efforts by an enemy determined to wipe them out. After 15 months of combat, nearly 2/3 of the chosen few would be Purple Heart recipients. 2 would be awarded the Medal of Honor, 2 more would receive a Distinguished Service Cross, more than a dozen Silver Stars.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?